all what seems to be happening right now is just an expression of this.
Yes.
Exactly what is happening. And the exact words that have been said right now is just this, nothing expressing as that. So there can never be any story appearing outside of this. So whatever may happen, a sound appearing, a cat moving around, a story appearing, it's just this expressing as that. So it doesn't matter what happens. Say, as I always say, this doesn't mind itself, because it really doesn't see the other. It sees itself all the time. So what seems to be a character, Alice, is just an appearance in this.
Mm-hmm.
It's just an appearance in this. It's not. There's no real Alice who's living life. There's just life expressing as that. So what seems to be the character may seem to be finding solution for its problems, but that would be just a story as well. Like it happens when you watch a movie. A certain character may seem to be in trouble, and then he may seem to get help, and become happy again. But that's just a movie. There is no real somebody who has problems. It's just a movie. But during the time when the movie happens, it may be taken seriously as if it's happening for real. But it's just a movie at the end of the day. So somebody may get murdered. The whole family may be murdered. But the one who's watching may seem to be very sad. Oh, this is painful. But at the end of the day, it's just a movie. It's not real. All appearances, it's just this appearing as that. So there's no real somebody. There's no real somebody who's looking for this. There's just this expressing as somebody looking for this. So there's no real character. There's no real you. So this, what seems to be a you, cannot really find solution, because it doesn't really exist. It's just this expressing as a you, but there's no real you. And that body is not an evidence that there's a real you. And a thought that says, I hope I will get what I'm looking for. It's just a thought appearing as this. So it's not, there's no real somebody behind the thought. It's just a thought appearing. And when thoughts are looked for, they can never be found, because there are no thoughts. There are no thoughts really. And the story that seems to be happening, it doesn't really happen. It's just imagined in this. So there's nobody who's imagining anything. It's just what seems to be an imagination appearing in this, of a story of somebody who was born one day, and that somebody is looking for freedom. But that somebody is just an appearance that never even appeared. So really, there's nothing here. There's nothing here. There's nothing here. And it's just nothing appearing as somebody looking for nothing. So, yeah, there's just this right here. And it's not here for somebody. It's just here for itself. Exactly right now, who is looking for this? Who's looking for freedom right now? Let's look. Let's look. When you say, is it because I'm not serious enough? Because it's been months that I've been looking for this. So who exactly is saying those words? Let's look. Don't think about it, just look.
I can't find anyone.
Yeah. What about the one who says, I can't find anyone?
I can't find anyone.
There's somebody there. Is that one real? What about the one who's looking? Who is it exactly that is looking? That can't find anyone?
I can't find that one either.
So what is here?
Just emptiness. Just
Is there somebody there?
not at this moment. There's no one there. And one of the signs is that I feel peaceful.
Yeah. So that means the one who's talking, if there's only emptiness there right now.
Yes.
So that means the one who's talking can only be emptiness. Can never be somebody. So, as right now, I see emptiness, I see wholeness. I don't see anybody there because there isn't anybody except in the imagination. This, in a way, dreams itself as somebody.
Yes. Nicely.
So there's no real somebody there.
It dreams itself as somebody.
Yeah. So there isn't anyone there.
Yeah.
All what seems to arise, the question arising, they're just arising from nothing, from the wholeness. They don't arise from somebody. No matter what may happen, no matter who says what, this just wholeness saying it. There's no real somebody who's saying anything. So I can also say that there's nothing happening right now. Because this is just wholeness. This is wholeness, expressing as characters.
Wholeness expressing itself as characters.
Yeah. And the thought that says, I hate this, is just a thought floating by, appearing in this. The one that says, I love this, just a thought appearing and disappearing. And the thought that says, I can't get it, it's just a thought. The one that says, I've got it, it's just a thought appearing in this. It doesn't mean anything. It's like an imagined racoon.
Yeah.
Looking for food.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking for something to eat. Can you find anything to eat?
No.
Why?
It's just a character. It's just a raccoon.
It's imagined.
It's imagined, that's why.
It doesn't really exist.
That's right, of course. It's imagined.
Yeah. So it's just a matter of this dropping the imagination and then realizing that it never happened. The raccoon never happened. There was no raccoon. It was just imagined. There's no sensor. There's no position. There's no movement. There's just this. This doesn't move. This doesn't go away. And this cannot be gotten. This cannot be, it cannot be gotten because there's nobody to get it. It's just this as everything. It's not that there's no real separation. So what's happening has nothing to do with you. Exactly what's happening right now has nothing to do with you. And what seems to be a you will never get anything from this because it doesn't really exist. It's just wholeness here. The one I'm talking to right now is wholeness. And the one who's talking is wholeness. Exactly. Yourself is everywhere. Is not in a certain position. All what seems to be people moving around is your own self. And everything is your own self. So there's no separation here. There's no path. There's no journey. No. Because this is immediate. This is right here. This is formlessness. This is formless and empty of any content. Can formless or formlessness be gotten?
No. No.
Why?
It already is.
Exactly.
It already is.
So you cannot find the formless. Because the one who's trying to find it is already formless. So close your eyes. Close your eyes. Sit comfortably. And just close your eyes. Make no effort to do anything. Make no effort to do anything. right now, you are not waiting for anything to happen. You are not waiting for anything to happen. And I'd like you to be guided by these words. All right. Make no effort to do anything. And right now, you are not waiting for anything to happen. Have no expectation that anything may happen because of what you are doing right now. Have no expectation. Have no expectation. And right now, have no intention to do anything like that. Have no intention to do anything. Forget about the past memory. Forget about it. Forget about the past. Forget about the future. Just forget about it right now. Forget about even the present. What seems to be a present moment. Forget about it. And right now, forget about you. Forget about you. Relax. Make no efforts. You're not waiting. You're not expecting. And there is no intention. You have no intention. Forget about yourself. Forget about the past. Forget about the present. Forget about even the future. So right now, at this moment, who are you? Make no effort again. Make no effort to do anything. Have no intention to do anything. And you are not, right now, you are not waiting for anything. Forget about the past. Forget about the future. Forget about the present. Forget about even you. So what is it that is here without the story?
Everything.
Does it have any location?
No.
Was this born?
No.
Will this ever go away?
No.
This is beyond words.
Yes.
This cannot be described. It's beyond words. It's formless and empty of any content. This has no intention. This is not waiting for anything to happen. This and this doesn't see the other. because there's only itself. And this doesn't know you because there's no you. It's just it. What seems to be a you is already it. So you are it already. As I always say, the me is it already. What seems to be the me is it already. So it doesn't really exist. The me doesn't have its own existence. It's just it and nothing else, nothing outside. Anger arising, frustration arising, quarreling arising, misunderstandings, confusion. It's just it. There's nothing else. Justice. All hell may break loose, but it's just this, expressing as that. There's no doer. They're not doing it. They've never done anything. Even when what seems to be a character appearing to take credit of what has been done, actually, it's just this appearing as that. It doesn't mean that there's a real somebody. Even when it appears that that character it thinks that it's doing something and it takes credit for it. It's just this doing that. It's just this hating itself, loving itself, accusing itself. Angry against itself, loving itself. Talking is more like best chirping. Talking, whatever has been said is just more. Would you try to understand a best chirp?
Yeah.
Chirping.
Yeah.
Would you try to get a meaning from that? Chip, 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 chip. And find yourself saying, "Oh, I don't understand what."